moving on to the next one, I believe it's Juan Espino versus Jeff Hughes. That's what I've got. So again, Zach, take it away, mate.
I really like Juan Espino. We haven't seen him since The Ultimate Fighter, obviously, but he showed pretty much in every fight in The Ultimate Fighter that he has an elite skill set in his grappling. And basically, once he gets it there, he dominates. And I haven't even actually looked at the odds on this one yet. I don't care. I'll take that elite skill set grappling. I'll take that every time. I think Jeff Hughes is tough, but I've been looking forward to Juan's UFC debut since The Ultimate Fighter for a long time now.
So the odds have him just about 300 under favorite. So have pretty heavy favorite there, especially for an early prelim. And I agree with the odds, and I agree with you. I think in the UFC, sometimes in kind of the lower levels, and especially in other promotions, we'll see guys fighting at heavyweight that maybe don't need to be fighting at heavyweight. They're fighting at heavyweight because they don't want to get down to light heavyweight. I think Jeff Hughes might be one of those situations. If you're going to be 255 pounds and have half of your wins be by decision, I'm not sure what your game plan is when you're going into the fights, or if you just don't really hit hard enough. And from watching him fight, I think he's got decent ground and pound. He's got decent striking, but he doesn't hit hard enough to be that big. I mean, when you think about 255 pounds, we're thinking about Francis Ngannou. Stipe comes in lower than that. I mean, I know these are freaks of nature, but like if you're going to be that big, I think you got to be able to hit pretty hard. And you know what? Espino does, and he's a great wrestler. He's a physical specimen. He's shaped like Alistair Overeem. I think he's going to come in there and he's going to bully Jeff Hughes. I do think that it's going to be a second round submission because I think Jeff Hughes will hang on for a second. He'll gas himself out. He'll swing all his shots. Jeff Espino will be fine. And then he'll come in the second round and he'll put him in the submission. So round 2 sub for me on Espino.
I like it, Burner. Juan Espino, 9-1. He's got 6 subs. You know, he's a specialist on the ground. Got some decent top control. He'll ground and pound to set up the submission. He'll shoot for the double legs. Jeff Hughes, you know, they got a mutual opponent in Mo Green. I think both of these dudes beat him, but he's a slow starter. He's got a big right hook. You know, not the greatest takedown defense. It's all right. But against Juan Espino, I don't see Juan having too much of a problem getting him to the ground eventually, whether that's in the first or second, like Burner said. I see him latching on a submission at some point, either the first or second round. So I'm definitely taking the favorite in this aspect. I got Juan Espino via submission.
I'm just going to echo what everybody else said. I think Espino, his ground game, he's the bigger fighter. Yeah, I'm going to and echo a lot of what Burner was saying on Jeff Hughes. You know, he's not. I mean, he's a heavyweight. He's 250 plus pounds, but he's only 6'2", so he's not big. He's not overly big. He's not like a Francis Ngannou. So I'm going to go with the little more the elder Espino.
Right.
By submission.
Okay.
I like that by submission.
Mm.
I don't know how much more I can really add. I'm pretty much in agreement with everyone else in Espino's grappling game being so strong, and especially when you consider, you look at the upper end of this heavyweight division, and it is the majority of strikers. I think he'll be very motivated to make it to the top of the division, being 39 years old. So I think this could potentially be the start of a run to the top 15 at least. So I'm going with him with a first round submission.
Yeah, and honestly, lads, I don't think there's a lot to say left with this one. Obviously, I think Burner, I think a lot of you have gone for a submission win for Espino. I'm totally in agreement with Nathan. I'm going for a first round. I think he just gets it to the floor very early on, and then I could be lights out for his opponent. So I'm going for an Espino by a first round submission.